Welcome to our very first episode of Anything Must Go, a podcast of no limits, cancel culture. There's no such thing here. No PC bullshit.
No racism. No war. No nothing.
Nothing. No limits. And you have opinions. We have opinions. We all don't agree on them. But that's what the point of this podcast is. So I just wanted to first introduce myself. I am the one and only JD. And next to me is this man. The man with somewhat of a plan. My co-host, my friend, Mr. L.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
Blessings to all you guys, and I'm great. And I'm hoping all of you out there are, as well as you, Mr. JD.
Yes.
So,
thank you.
ready
Thank
to get
you.
started?
I appreciate it. And yes, thank you to everyone that is watching, listening, whatever you are doing right now. Thank you. So we want to just, we want to start the podcast off by pretty much giving a little backstory about us.
I mean, that's what it is about. I mean, this first one is we want to get you guys updated on who we are, especially us getting updated on who we are. I mean, it's been a
Right.
while since we've seen each other.
Right. And I guess the first thing we'll say is that we met through work at Pentair.
Pentair, yep.
We,
International company, I believe it is.
I believe so by now, yeah.
Yes.
I know they bought out another company, but that's besides the point.
Okay.
We met and we noticed that we had a mutual love for films and television.
It was after a while, though.
After a while, yes.
After a while,
Took a little bit.
Yeah.
You know.
I was weird. He was cool.
No. Far beyond cool. But once we started talking about everything, we knew, like, all right, we're in the same type of fucking shows and films. And the other guy that we talked to was, what, 22, Frankie?
Young kid.
He had no idea half of the shit that we would talk about.
He was great.
Never seen Anchorman, Step Brothers, stuff like that.
But you gotta educate him.
Right. So, so I guess that would be our little story. So we met through work, we connected, we started talking a little
A
bit,
little bit too much.
a little too much. And it took a few months to where we were finally like, yo, why don't we just do a podcast? Why don't we just talk about anything and everything?
Yeah.
Pick a random topic,
Okay to that.
just study the shit out of that topic, know all the ins and outs that people may not know.
I mean, even if you don't, I mean, like I said, everybody's entitled to their opinion. This is the world right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's doing this. I mean, right now, I'm right here freaking out right now because, I haven't been in front of a crowd in so long,
Yeah, one thing you need to get your voice up a little bit. Put some bass in that voice.
I'm gonna stop.
A little bit of that.
I'm gonna stop.
So everyone does the podcast, and I want to get to a point to where we reach out to our audience and ask them to pick our next topic.
Okay.
And it could be about literally anything, guys. We will talk about shoes, the sex positions, to the top 10 rock bands in our opinions, to anything that you could think of.
And movies, right? And movies.
Of course, there's going to be, let's talk about the best actors ever. Let's talk about the best comedy movies, the best horror film, anything that you could imagine when it comes to entertainment.
And you want to throw political in there because, to me, political bullshit is entertaining to me. I'm sorry. It's
Yeah,
funny.
to an extent.
It's a comedy.
To an extent, one thing I will say that you guys will know and you notice is talk a lot with my hands. So I apologize if you don't like it, but I don't care. I talk a lot with my hands. I noticed
It's
that
okay.
with myself. Oh my God. So I thought, we would talk about a little bit facts about ourselves that we'll get to later. But I thought not only will we talk about ourselves, but let's also just talk about what's going on in the world out there and how fucking crazy things are going on, and the first thing that, obviously we gotta just talk about a little bit is the Roe v. Wade situation, which unfortunately they made the decision to make it illegal now to get an abortion.
Illegal.
Illegal. Did I say legal?
You said legal.
I apologize. They make it illegal now to get an abortion. And I think we both agree that that's wrong to be able to tell a woman what she can and cannot do with her body. There's certain situations that must be needed in order to help someone. You know, regarding if it's, you know, I hate to talk about it, but if it's through rape, or if it's a situation where the woman is not healthy enough to carry a baby in the full term, and the baby may kill the woman. So I just wanted to just pinpoint it, talk about it, that we know what's going on. We stand for you women, obviously, and don't want to get too deep into it because we could literally talk about it for hours.
I mean, anybody can.
Anybody can. And if we get to a situation where a guest, one of you gonna want to come on and do a whole episode on it, then we will, when we get to that point. But for right now, we just want to say that we stand for you ladies. We're women rights all the way, women power, and that we love each and one of every one of you, and you're all strong.
Yeah.
So, next one, this one is a little more crazy. Amazon, I don't know if you heard about this, has recently been trying to work on a mimicry of the Alexa device to mimic voices of you and your relatives dead and alive. All they need is 1 minute of audio, and they can literally have it do anything you want.
I mean, I don't know how you feel about it, but I got enough people in my damn head to keep me busy for the rest of my damn life.
I mean, it's weird. It's out there, and you know, I just say it's good that, because they explained, they said that they want little kids to have grandma who's not alive anymore to read them bedtime stories. And I see stuff like that, but what about the people that, you know, there's nothing better than having your abusive father tell you the weather every morning. Dad, what's the weather? And, you know, it brought up
Can you imagine Louis Anderson's dad? You know what the weather is.
It brings up a lot of concern that it's going to spike the suicide rates. But when Amazon was asked for comment, they said, don't worry, we got it covered. We'll just end up putting your voice into another Alexa device. Jesus. I'm sorry, this is just how our podcast is, ladies and gentlemen. If that little comment didn't tickle your fancy, then you're going to love this next one. A proposal's on the table for Evanston Beach to go topless.
I support them titties.
Yeah, but you know, there's going to be a lot of signs around that say, if your tits sag below this line, you're not allowed to step on the beach.
I mean, I guess a lot of them my age are boycotting this. Rip them titties out. Thank you.
You know, they wanted to argue about it, but then they noticed that it was Evanston, and they said, you know what? You guys probably need this. No offense to Evanston people out there. All of our fan from Evanston, thank you for watching.
Oh, and them titties.
And them titties. Oh, God. All right, the next one. There was an employee of Subway in Atlanta that was shot and killed last Sunday because a customer was upset about a condiment, which I believe was mayo, being on their sandwich. So they came back, shot 2 people, wounded 1, killed the other.
We've seen this before. Come on. If you haven't learned from another 10 yards, right? Bruce Willis, you don't put mayonnaise on a burger. You don't put mayonnaise on a burger.
On a burger, but this is a sub sandwich. I feel like every sub sandwich pretty much gets mayo. But anyways, they arrested him, and it just begs the question, do you think they serve $5 footlongs in prison?
Without the mayo?
Without the mayo? Oh, yes. Awesome. Next article. Next news. We're moving over to the entertainment news. Oh, God. I can't wait to see the feedback that we get from this episode. In entertainment news, R. Kelly was sentenced to 30 years in prison.
Oh, my God. Another R. Kelly story. Thank you.
Finally. Hey guys, I just want to apologize for having some technical difficulties.
Not really difficulties, just, you know, it's our first time, you know?
Yeah, we're trying to get the kinks out and work shit out. So, doesn't seem like it's in one smooth take. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Alright, and next time we will have everything better.
And enjoy.
enjoy.
Well, we're
So
talking you.
let's get back into it. Let's move away from all the world craziness and let's move into the entertainment news.
Okay.
And let's start off with Mr. R. Kelly, has been sentenced to 30 years in prison.
Another R. Kelly story, huh?
Another R. Kelly story. Do you think when he arrives in prison, he's gonna be like, "It's Kells, bitches," or do you think they're gonna be like, "You're my bitch, Kells"? You know, it's crazy. They say that when they gave him the sentence, he was so shocked to hear 30 years.
Why?
Because he used to hear in 13, 14, 15 years. Welcome to the show. This is the show.
You're fucking sick, man.
Yeah, thank you.
There are women out there that don't agree with you. You know that already.
That's right. Stay strong, women. Alright, next article. Travis Barker has been hospitalized with a bout of pancreatitis. Pancreatitis, yeah. I don't know much about it.
I don't know anything about it either.
Obviously, it's...
We should, I guess.
Yeah, we should have. Maybe.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Shoulda, woulda. Whoever knows, you know. If not, Google it.
Yeah, let us know.
Let
Like I
us
said,
know.
Everything goes. Anything goes.
Anything goes, even with you people out there.
Pancreatitis. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I mean, what? You can't shit?
I don't know, man. I really don't. What does the pancreatitis do? I don't know. I'm not a damn doctor. But anyways, I'm a podcast. Next article. Travis Barker has been hospitalized dealing with about... Wait, I already said that. I'm an idiot. Mandy Moore has canceled the remainder of her tour
Oh my god, it sounds personal.
due to pregnancy. Personal for her, personal for me.
For you.
Nah, you know, this is...
I mean, you were supposed to go see her, right?
It's the second time. First time was because of COVID, and second time it was because of this.
Mhm.
And it's nothing against me anymore. I understand you need your rest, you need your health for the baby. She's due in the fall, and she took on this summer tour.
I mean, blessings.
And
Blessings.
exactly, of course. And she took on this tour, and it started to catch up with her. And the lack of sleep, the traveling from city to city. It's not right, it's not nice, it's not good for anyone that is pregnant, regardless of who you are.
Well, Mandy Moore, just to let you know, you have a fan here, JD. Always.
This Is Us is an amazing show. You ever seen it?
No, I have not yet. I'm yet to.
I will say that I've cried only a few times in my life. Once when my daughter was born, once when I get married, and every single episode of This Is Us. You get one of those episodes where you're like, yeah, 5 minutes left, I ain't gonna cry, and then the last 5 minutes hit and you're like, no!
Jesus Christ.
It's a very good show. Really great actors, very, very emotional. I feel like it could have continued, but I'm happy that they stopped it.
So if you guys haven't checked it out yet, This Is Us, and it's on what platform?
It's a very good question. It's either Hulu or it's Peacock because it's NBC.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Check it out. Either way, though. Next, they said that they are making a Who's the Boss sequel with Tony Danza and Alyssa Milano. Talking about names that you don't hear about anymore or see. Alyssa Milano, what's the last thing you've seen her in?
Would be Little Italy, I believe the movie was. It's about two rival pizza shops that used to be best friends actually, and then
In New York?
I forget. It's vaguely that I've seen it. I only seen it once, which is rare because I like to go back and rewatch things and catch up on certain actors who was in there. Also, Anakin Skywalker.
Oh,
He's one of the actors in there, and it was Emily Roberts.
Emma Roberts?
Emily Roberts, yes.
Is it newer then?
It's probably within the last 5 years, I would say.
On Netflix?
Netflix. Yes, definitely Netflix. Check it out. I think it's called Little Italy. Alyssa Milano. Yeah, she plays the wife of one of the pizza owners.
Nice, I have to check it out. Alright, next one. Cameron Diaz is coming out of retirement to do a film with Mr. Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. What was the last one they were in? Any Given Sunday?
Any Given Sunday. I don't know, did they do Annie?
I do not remember. That's possible. He was
He was
in Annie.
what's the name of the guy that adopts her?
That's a good question.
Man, I forget. But I think Cameron Diaz was in it as well. But anyway, I'm excited to see her. I've always been a Cameron Diaz fan. Liked her in The Mask.
That was it for me. The Mask.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, Any Given Sunday, yes.
Any Given
But
Sunday.
I mean, anything other than that, really, it's You know, it's Goofy.
You ever seen Sex Tape?
Yeah, it's Goofy Cameron.
Yeah,
It's Goofy. I mean, I've seen it enough. She's an actress who, when she came out, she had the guts to go out there and do the parts. I mean, Gangs in New York.
Yes, Gangs in New York was amazing.
And you know, so I want to see her take more risk. I mean, if you're coming out of retirement, don't disappoint.
Right. And
I mean, Jamie Foxx, though. I mean, it sounds like it's going to be either something funny or something adventurous. So
it's pretty cool. They have a video. I don't know if it's considered as like advertisement for the film, but it's Jamie Foxx calling Cameron Diaz, and you'll see like their names pop up in the words. You know how they have it on like police scanners and stuff. So it's Jamie Foxx talking to Cameron Diaz about doing a film, and then Jamie Foxx is like, "I got someone that you need to talk to," and it's Tom Brady, and he's like, "You know, let me give you some pointers about retiring and coming back and stuff." So yeah, I thought it was pretty interesting. Tom Brady. We'll do a whole episode about football, all right? And but yeah, that's all I pretty much have for the news. And I know we mentioned earlier that we have some facts about each other, so I think.
I mean, you have facts about yourself. I don't know how creative I could have got with this.
Yeah. And you could have done anything. Some of my facts are interesting. Some of my facts are fucking like nothing. So what I'll do is, you could even think of it. I'll say a fact. Then you could say explain or not, and I'll have to explain it if I don't.
I mean, it depends on what they think. I mean, what they want to hear explained. I guess they'll feed off me. And if you guys have anything he wants to explain, let us know. Feed him with the comments.
Right, and we could post it on our Instagram, which we should be starting up soon. We'll post photos. We'll post, you know, if we talk about something, we'll post an article about that.
And we're getting out there. Give us time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is a process where it's gonna get bigger. It's gonna get better. And then the things you guys want to hear about, we'll bring up. We'll talk about.
Right. Exactly. So I just want to say a little bit about myself.
A fact.
A fact. My favorite color is green.
Facts. Just the facts.
Just the facts. My favorite color is green. I've seen over 169 artists / bands in concert.
I am very, very much envious of that.
And that's what I remember. I'm sure there's people
awesome
that I haven't thought of. I'm sure there's definitely bands there that I've seen multiple times. But you go back it and you're like, shit, I forgot about this fucking artist. So yeah, I have a junior black belt in karate. I don't remember any of it, so please, if you see me in the street, don't fight me. I'll most likely lose. I'm weirdly obsessed with films, and I think we both are.
And I think that's the one thing that we
come
share
to
that
realize that a lot of shit that we talk about will end up converting into a discussion about a film.
Or a quote from a film.
Or anything from film.
Gesture or something like
movie related. And yeah, that's pretty much my only facts. I'm not going to read my last facts. I thought it would be a goofy one, but I'm not going to do about it. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to leave it at that and say...
So you're one short thing.
I have one short thing. So I did 4. I will say my last fact is I have an amazing wife and daughter, with a second daughter on the way. More women in my household. The only male that I have is my cat.
Yeah, it's two against two.
And most of the time he's even laying on Harley or my wife.
He's a traitor.
So he is a traitor. He'll look at me and be like, you know what's up. I'm over here to protect. But I think with Jen, it's more of like the protectiveness, because he's always laying on her stomach.
Right now because she's pregnant.
Right, and noticing that like something's going on in there. And then with Harley, if she's like having a hard time sleeping or anything, he like goes in there and snuggles up with her. Me, if he lays on me, I throw his ass off. I'm like, dude, I'm too hot.
Yeah, you're an asshole.
Get off of me. I don't need this right now.
Too hot. You got a beard, chest hair.
Got a beard, chest hair. I have too much fur to begin with. I don't need any more.
Why does he need some pussy on him?
What about you? You want anything going on?
No, factual?
You can do factual. You just talk about like what's going on in your life right now. Anything for our audience.
You said just the facts. This is my first time actually behind the microphone in, oh my god, maybe 10 years.
In front of the camera too? No.
In front of the, no, not even just in front of the camera. I mean, we did with a group called Renegade Commission. We did filming with a company that was filming an underground film, street film. I've opened up for a lot of underground Chicago artists. Some being Do or Die, Twister, Shauna, you know.
Nice.
Getting you some head. Getting you
Really?
some head. Oh yeah.
Are you in contact with any of them anymore?
Not anymore. Shauna actually did 2 shows with us, which should have been 3, but you know, like you said, people have problems with children, and you know, her daughter ended up getting sick and canceling, and we had to actually carry that show. But yeah, no, she recognized me that 3rd show. Pictures, it's amazing. You know, you're not really starstruck, but it's just like, you know, you understand.
Right.
You understand where these people are coming from. They're trying to fit in with you. At the same time, you know, trying to fit in with the other type of crowd.
You should definitely try to reach out to her, get her on the show. Be
yeah,
like,
let's try that.
blast from the past.
Yep. But I mean, with that being said, I mean, I suffer from a few mental illnesses. You know, like I said, even being on the mic right now, I'm shitting bricks. I'm not even gonna lie to you, shitting bricks. You know, talking
Right.
to so many people out there.
You'll get used to it the more we do it, and you won't be as,
Like this,
yeah.
like this,
You just keep your hands like this.
on my penis.
On my penis, yeah.
So I start getting nervous. I start getting excited, and then you discover no. But yeah, so stupid things. But facts. Yeah, movie fanatic crazy. Yeah, that's one thing that I could share with this guy. That if you ain't got nothing to talk about, there's a movie. I mean, even to, you know, the classics, Frankenstein's, Dracula, The Mummy, you know, stuff like that. I mean,
Like Brendan Fraser mummy or the
I mean, does it matter?
old mummy?
I mean, does it matter?
Like, it's definitely not Tom Cruise mummy. Because that mummy, I have yet to see it.
Moving on.
Bad things.
Moving on. Yeah. So I mean, that's just facts about me. Yeah, music. I love music. I love learning everything. I mean, I'm a Sagittarius when it comes to the Roman and the Greek, you know, mythology table. So learning is my thing. Facts, I guess.
The facts of life.
Yeah. Facts of whatever.
Facts of anything must go.
Anything must go. So other than that, I'm interested in people, even though I don't like them. You know, I guess we gotta learn from them. So.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I think we're pretty good for this episode. You got anything else you want to add to it?
Man, wait. It's gonna get better. We're coming back at you. I mean, we didn't touch down on maybe what you thought we should have touched down on, but right now this is an introduction. This is JD and this is L. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Our first show.
We'll get some special guests in. We already have some lined up within the next few weeks.
Talk about it with us. You know, food, sex, murder, gangbanging. I mean, ecological. You know, everything from volcanoes to global warming. I mean, everything and anything that you can get and that is on your mind. Tell us about it. We're gonna tell you about it. No holds bars.
Right. We're gonna set up email, Instagram, all that stuff. You guys could contact us. Something else I wanted to say. Oh yeah, the goal is to do this every Saturday, all different times throughout the day. One episode we'll do a late night. We'll have it all nice, lit up and everything, looking nice. Just depends on when our guests are available. But I guess on that note, thank you again for watching, for listening. For any type of feedback you have given, or any type of feedback you will give, I am, as always, the one and only JD.
And I am L, and you are coming from the Emerald Suite Studio.